All right. Good morning, guys. Is everybody ready? Because the bell is not waiting for us. Got a IMRN just went through the ceiling right here from $2 all the way up to $12.50. Looks like it's trying to push up again here. And it actually looks like it's about to get halted. A lot of buying coming in right now on this. Looks like it's going to get halted, but it's not halted yet. Okay, maybe it's not going to halt. Wow, that looked like that was going to halt for sure. It's popping up to 1363 right out the gate. Nasty. It's a nasty, nasty rip. This is a huge rip. Up 500%. So you have to ask yourself, if it's up this high without really a pullback. This is, one little red candle on the 5 minutes, not much of a pullback. It's probably going to come down soon. Let's look at some of this other nonsense we got going on here. We got IZEA. It's been climbing. It's on this trend line, but way off the trend line at the moment. IDEX. Another one on a trend line here. This apparently sold a bunch of vehicles. So the trend line's at $1. Ooh, I went down on $1 real quick. Pretty high float on this stock. I'm going to give it a second. NKL went on a massive run. Looks like it just got halted on the way down. OPGN had a pop. This big sell-off here. MITT on this trend line, testing the trend line right now. SPY's come down a little bit. To be honest, I particularly don't like too much. And I'm not particularly excited about much today so far. Just am not seeing anything that I really like. OBLN popping up from $1.10 to $1.25. I do like MITT is bouncing off the trend line though. That was a good bounce off the trend line. It's already 40 cents right there that could have got off of this trend line bounce. I feel like I missed that though. I don't want to mess with that. IDEX coming back down to the trend line. I'd like to see IZA here in a little while, maybe another 20-30 minutes. Come back down and meet the trend line. Could possibly look for an entry if that happens. IDEX cracking the trend line, so this is probably done. Does have a little support at 90 cents. Let's see, we can see. Can wait and see if 90 cents possibly holds up. IMRN. I'm just too afraid to touch this because of how high it is. Like, that's such a massive run. It's still up 400% right now, so I just don't want to touch it. Let's see. Oops. PGN a little bit of volume. It's on this downtrend though. It looks like it's going to sell off possibly here soon. Oh yeah, look at this. MITT, that was the play. That was the play. I bounce off of this trend line. I was thinking that in pre-market, but I wasn't sure. So very nice bounce there. 650 all the way up to 740. That would have been a nice bit of profit. CanF starting to pop up. Let's see here. Now maybe I can fix this. Make this downtrend line. Should be probably right there. Let's see where we got resistance at. 245 it looks like. So I'm at 254. Starting to pop through the downtrend. Possibly. But there's going to be a lot of resistance. This 250, 254 area. That's the only thing that makes me nervous about it. What's up, Daniel B? Good morning. NYSE looking kind of ugly. IZEA is slowly trying to get back down. Right now it's trying to build some support right here at 220. I don't know how tough that support is going to be. So IDEX did bounce off that 90 cent area. LPGN. It's a COVID PR, another COVID. So they've got a panel. Nikola's selling off hard. I kind of figured it was going to sell off today. IMRN kind of making a flag. Or it is making a... It's trying to make... It's making a flag, but... See there, so my trend line was just about right. CanF is not able to pop over the downtrend yet. Let's see. CHK. Why is everybody all on CHK? Everybody's talking about CHK yesterday. Yeah, what about it? It's on a downtrend. Got the high up here, draw this line straight down. You're on a downtrend. You buy it below this downtrend, then you're buying a bearish movement, so it could easily just fall and keep falling. So I wouldn't want to touch this. It'd have to get back over 40, 42, something like that. There's not a lot of there's not even any volume on this unless it's halted up. Let's see. It's halted on a circuit breaker on the way down. Let's see what's going on here. Why is my... Oh, it got halted due to news pending. Huh. And then it says on a halt on the circuit breaker as well. It's a little confusing. Let's see, oh, CanF starting to pop up here over this downtrend. Not a ton of volume on it though right at the moment. See, we got some things ripping. Arnet, why are you ripping? This is energy stock. Just ripping because it's energy stock. CETX popping up as well. Coming up to 250 resistance. See, CanF is above this, almost above this downtrend here. Getting held up at 250. TT still ripping up like it did yesterday. No, I'm not saying your name, you crazy person. Oh, you can see here though. It's not holding up. It's not holding up its downtrend. Hmm. I don't know about that yet. I mean, there's some that are dropping, some that's not. I mean, there's stuff that's moving up. MITT has moved over $1 so far, so you know it's coming up. We had it looks like a little dip at the beginning of the market there on the SPY, but SPY's starting to come back up now. So it's probably part of the little bit of the sell-off. But I'm not really liking much. Let's see, PLM. What's going on with PLM? Okay. I don't. There's no PR on this stock at all. And it's just ripped from 30 cents to 56 cents. I mean, keep an eye on it, but it feels like a pump and dump. Like it's probably going to come out of this halt and just drop right off. Be my guess. Boy, IMRN is getting squeezed tight. This is a tight squeeze that's happening on this stock. That's probably, I don't know. I don't know which way that's going to go yet. MOSY going straight up for no reason. So we got some stocks just going straight up, some stocks going sideways. MYZ popping up there. I've just traded MYSZ before in the past, and I just don't like it. I don't like this stock. I mean, it does have PR, but this way this stock moves sometimes is real sketchy. I mean, it might keep running, but I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like that stock. I've seen it do weird things in the past, so that's why I'm kind of skeptical of it. A little bit of a flag forming on this, but no volume. IZEA is another one that I don't know. I mean, I want to see it come down to the trend line, but even then, I still don't know if I'll trade this or not, because it's another one where in the past it's done weird, funky movements, but we'll see. IDEA is trying to hold up. Let's see, some support down there. So it built some support right along here. 90 cents was a little bit. just don't like the way this looks either at the moment. See, this was a pretty good PR, and this stock is not getting much volume. They signed phase one of a $5 million contract to manufacture housing for the U.S. Army. So you have a penny stock with a very low float with a contract with the U.S. Army. So that, that is usually a good thing, but it's just not getting any volume. I do want to keep it on watch, though, in case volume starts to come in. But this is like, this is probably a pretty big deal for this company, I would imagine. Getting contracts for the U.S. Army. Oh, an IMRN cracked out of that flag, so I'm going to take IMR. Well, let me think. Where's the next support line? Next support's all the way at 7. Well, we don't. That's really not a good idea if that's 750. That 715 area. But I mean, this could fall. This has got a lot of ways. A lot more room it could keep falling to. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep it on watch just to see, if it levels out. KNF not looking too good. See PLM, yeah, you see right there out of the halt, going straight down to 45 cents so far. Actually 43. I don't know about this stock. It really feels like a pump and dump to me because I just don't see anything. On the 7th, they had some results. So this is a mineral drilling company. They're a mineral drilling company, but they only have $8,000 in cash. They have $8,000 in cash. I mean, I guess they could be negative, but still $8,000 in cash. Red all over blue chips. I don't know. There's some positivity in this stock's results. But at the same time, they only have $8,000 in cash. I'm curious to what they're drilling for, if that's why it's maybe getting some attention, if they're drilling for something maybe related to 5G or gold, or I don't know. I don't know what mineral they're drilling for. I didn't see that, but that's what I'd be interested in. Let's see, KNF trying to pop up again here. So we found some support at 232. Let me adjust my line here. See the downtrend's kind of like that. So PLM is coming back up. Did get bought up as soon as it dropped down 43 cents. So far. Those the only ones up. Yeah. It's a little bit of an off day. Because the SPY's just going sideways at the moment. It looked like it was going to start going up. But, you know, since 3:30 this morning, it's been going sideways. So, right now, it just looks like it's continuing sideways. See, IMRN still has not really found support yet. It looks like it's tried to bounce off the 13, but... Oh, okay, Drad's starting to get a little attention. Not a lot, but a little bit. We kind of found some support here at 315. It did get a little pop up from 315 to 333. It's a very low float. If volume starts to come into it, it could start ripping, but you know, we're still in this downtrend. LTRPB. Okay, what we got? Yeah, there's no volume on this though. No volume. I mean, we've had at 8,000 volume right here. It's gotta have volume. No volume, it's not gonna do anything. Drad's at least got stuff on the time and sells. Missed. And my STM is still going up. Got a big gap to fill. This could move. This could possibly move all the way up to 966. It's interesting. You had issues with TOS. Alright, I'm going to take some of this stuff off. Take that off. I'm going to take IDEX off. See, IZEA is almost back down to the trend line. Maybe look at what was IDX's PR. Oh no, I want to keep IDX on because I like that PR. PLM coming up some more here. It looks like it may try to break 60 cents. there's some settings you may need to change on your setup. Go to your system and go up to this and go to system and make sure your quote speed is in real time, no delay. That could be part of your problem there. We'll see. IZA was what I wanted to see because we're getting close to the trend line now, finally. See, it's trying to hold up $2 support. We should come down a little bit lower though, but I don't know. $2 might be decent support for this. Oh, on the fill right away. I'm gonna wait. I want to see IZA come down a little bit more. I'd like to see it like test 195 or come down like 195, 194, and then I would look for an entry on this trend line with a stop loss right below the trend line possibly. PLM all the way up to 75 cents and halted. This is insane. This is a crazy move on the stock. 30 cents up to 75 cents already. It's crazy, crazy move. But I just don't know, what they're drilling for or whatever to... See, MITT coming back down to the trend line again. If IZA is going to come down or not. OPGN just selling off more. I'm going to take OPGN off the list. See if MITT cracks the trend line. See, it's right on the trend line right now. I mean, it still could be a pump and dump. Just because it ran more doesn't mean it's not a pump and dump. We don't really, you got to have a reason for this to be running. And I've not really seen a reason yet. It's crazy. The float is really high too. See, the thing that's got me curious about it is it's a drilling stock. What are they drilling for? That's what I want to know. What are they looking for? What did they find? What mineral? Because if there's something, if I'm missing something, because I don't know this company or anything, but then it's not really a PR that's out here saying, hey, they found gold or something. Because mineral stocks, when they find something, they can rip really crazy, but they don't have any PR about it. So that's what I'm wondering about. Like, if that's the reason, I'd like to know, what mineral it is. But right now, there's no evidence that they found anything really. So I don't know. Let's see, IZA coming back down a little bit now. Let's see if it gets back down to this trend line. See, so MITT did hold up, or is holding up the trend line so far. I'm a little concerned about it because last time it bounced, went straight up and came right back down, so it's not really the best move. Canaf still really doing nothing. I'm talking about this housing contract now. This stock was $3 yesterday. Gets a housing contract, goes on a big rip, and it comes all the way back down, and it's barely above $3. See, PLM out of that halt. Ooh, it gapped down out of that halt. That's a little scary. I don't like it when stocks gap down out of upward momentum halts. That's a little nerve-wracking. This is odd. I'm gonna look up some things real quick on PLM. PLM. Let's see, IZA. Let's see if it's gonna come back down. Let's see it crack that $2 and come back down a little bit farther. Polymet Mining Corp. Yeah, taking NYSZ off. Don't like that stock anyway. $279 million in float. So there's a billion shares out there, but only 279 million are public. Oh, this is saying that maybe I read their balance sheet wrong. Maybe it's 8 million is what they've got in cash, 21 in debt. That would make a little bit more sense than 8,000. Copper, nickel, cobalt. Okay, that's... We know copper is used in some electronics. And nickel, I think, too. Cobalt's primarily used in lithium batteries, so there's some good minerals that they're trying to get out of this North Met project, is what they're calling it. So, I mean, I don't know. It's not... See, IMRN still selling off. Mist coming down. MITT right there. IZA didn't come all the way down. We just went to 2. KNF is looking like it's probably done. The thing I like about DRAD right now is it has no selling whatsoever. But we also don't have any buying. But if buying came in, it would start moving. Got a bit of a trend line coming up here, maybe. Looks like it's going to test 75 cents. It's just up so high now that I'm a little nervous about it. I definitely am not going to try to buy the break of 75. Every time I try to buy resistance breaks, I take a loss, so I'm just not going to do that. See, IDEX starting to pop back up a little. Kinda. Needs to get over 95 cents though. Yeah, PLM is struggling with that 75 cent area. See, Solos just started ripping. Solo's actually one I need to do a stock review on. Somebody suggested do a stock review on that like a month or 2 ago, and I haven't got to it yet. There's a lot of selling. A lot of selling in that 75 to 72 cent area. This is, I guess, it's not that steep of a trend line, but it is climbing. It's climbing this trend line pretty decently. DGLY ripping, so that public offering didn't mean anything. Strange. They did a public offering at $2 a share, and the stock has ran up to 7 so far. CETX. CETX popping up after a direct offering. It's a strange time in the stock market. Just looking around at some of these stocks. CRG's moved up a little bit. Mogo. Yeah, that's iFresh. Yeah, that's iFresh. MOSY just ripped. Ooh, there's a big seller sitting at 75. Oh, they're getting taken out though. It's gonna break through 75 here. Try to. Yeah, there it goes, breaking through. Breaking through 80. Still moving up. This is crazy. This is 279 million in float, and this stock is just ripping and ripping here. But a lot of buying volume. A lot of buying volume. All green candles, except for this one red candle on the 5-minute. IZA is trying to build support at $2. But that trend line is still down lower. IDEX. I do like the press release on this stock here. It's got a bigger float too. Why is it? Why CHK? Why is everybody talking about CHK? It's in a downtrend, okay? Until it's over this downtrend, this stock is bearish. It's not going to do anything except probably drop off. Like, just because it ran yesterday does not mean it's going to run today. I don't know why everybody's got such a a thing for this stock, but it ran up this trend line. The trend line cracked. It came down, and now it's in this downtrend. Until it's over the downtrend, it's not going to do anything. And if you buy it now, you're buying a bearish stock that's pointing downwards. There's no reason for that. I did this yesterday. I sit here and waited with the downtrend. Oh, wow, look at this. PLM all the way up to $1. What a rip. This rip is insane. I can't see it getting through $1 right now, though. It's got to have a pullback. $1 is going to be extremely tough. Let's see if this thing's ever been over $1. Okay, it was over $1. So actually, this year was the lowest it's been. Still, though, you can see the 200 on the max chart is at 99 cents. So that $1.99 is going to be extremely hard to break. is definitely going to have to come back down before it can do that. But it's definitely got my attention because, ooh, we're starting to creep up a little bit here on DRAD. Oh, it's starting to move some. Ooh, I'm tempted to get in this. Yeah, I'm going. Because if this buying starts coming in, it'll start ripping, but we'll see. We shall see. I just like the PR on this stock and the low float. I just know if it does get buying volume, which is starting to get a little, then it could start ripping. Bottom of the screen count is at 324. Just trying to think of where I want to put my stop loss. I'm thinking about putting it right under 330. Starting to get a little attention here. Starting to push up some. I'm in DRAD. It doesn't have a ton of volume yet. It's just starting to get buying volume. It's been selling off all morning. Low float. Good press release. Contract with the military. The selling volume's kind of gone out of it now, and we're starting to get a little bit of buying volume creeping in. I'm just going to put my stop loss at 329. Let's see. Let me figure out where next resistance is. I actually had a gap up on that 1 minute candle. So let's see. It's a lot of resistance at 360. So it's probably going to be first profit target if we start getting up there. But if this starts catching people's attention, this could be interesting. Yeah, 360 right there. You see we're slowly climbing up. With barely any buying volume, we've already moved, 10 cents since I've got in this. So if the volume starts coming in, it's going to be quick. Pushing up to 350 here. Let's see if we get enough buying volume to push through 350. See if this guy actually starts getting shaken. Not seeing any 350s on the time and sales yet. And so that resistance held up a little bit at 350 there. Selling off a little bit. Just need more buy. We just need more buying volume to come in. That's all. There we go. A little bit of a buyer at 340. How's PLM doing? PLM's at 80 cents. So we also know we have resistance at 350, so let me draw that across there. There we go. It's not getting much buying volume here. See what the magician can do today? Are you calling me a magician, Daniel B? Calling me a magical magician? So it looks like we're going to come back up and test 350. Actually, there was some buyers at 350 on the time and sales. Starting to get a little bit of action. Just a little tidbit. You can see at 350 break down. Still not enough buying yet to break through 350. There we go, getting a little bit more. It's tapping at that 350. There we go. Slowly still tapping at it. There we go, and then we're breaking over 350 here. We're breaking over. Let's see if volume starts coming in now. See, after 360, we got room all the way up to 380. So let's see if it can break 360. Let's see 360 on that ask. Not a lot of selling at 360 at all. So, oh, there's some people who are selling, but there's nobody on the ask sitting there. It's getting held up at that 360 a little bit. seeing buyers below 360, but I'm seeing very few buyers come in over 360 or at 360. So a little bit of a pullback here. I want 350 to start holding that support. There's some resistance at 360 right here, Daniel B. I know 380 is next. That's my main profit target is that 380 area. But there's some at 360. And that's where exactly where it got held up at. It's that 360 area. We need to get back over 350. This is sells off too much. It's going to be done. That's all it's going to have. Starting to come back down here a little bit. I don't want it to come back down too much. Woo, came right to my stop loss. I just got stopped out, so 360 was the resistance. Yep, I should have took that target there. There just wasn't anything on the ask at 360. But there was a lot of selling coming in right below 360, so that should have been the key indicator. But you know, it was a decent little move. So I took a little $12 loss there, but that's why I wanted a tight stop loss. But it looks like it. Let's see if it holds up. That's all it had was one little sell off. MIST. Pop made for a bounce area. What, 480? Yeah, I could see that. I can see how you got that pre-market high there. 480 could be a good bounce area for sure. Now PL, let's see, where's PLM? So PLM hit $1 and came all the way back down. IDX. Trad still. Trad still might have a chance because it did drop, but it came right back up. It dropped just enough to stop me out. Give me just a second, guys. Yeah, I don't know where the runners were. It looked like GRAD was going to start getting some attention. Started getting buying volume. But it just hit that 360 and came right back down. See, missed. Possibly come down. Looks like missed trying to hold up 5 possibly though. KNF hasn't died off yet. IZA cracked that trend line, so I'm taking that off. PLM. PLM's been really the only runner. IDX. Okay, I kind of like IDX now. A little bit. Kind of. I do like... It's back above 90 cents. Has a pretty good press release. CETX. Let's see what's up with CETX. Oh, CETX is already running. Oh, so CETX broke that 250. So it's already ran $1. That would have been a nice run. If Dread does not hold up 330 and drops below 330, it's probably not going to do anything. It's probably all the run it had was up to 360. It's looking a little sketchy now. See what? Oh, I thought I put CETX on my list here. CETX. Yeah, you definitely need a pullback. Let's look and see. 350. Yeah, no, I wouldn't chase this either. Probably need to pull. Probably $3 is going to be a decent pullback area. Not a lot of buying volume there. Trying to hold up 330. See, my TT did bounce off of this trend line again. Second bounce off of this trend line. It's actually third, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely overextended on the 5 minute. You know, you got 3 straight up green candles. So 375 looks like that's pretty strong resistance. I mean, CTX is not... See, actually, you might get some support at 330. You can draw the line right straight across there. You can see the tops of these candles all at 330. So that 330 area might be where, see, Trad's starting to come back up to 340 again. IDX starting to sell off a little bit. CanF's looking pretty bad. IMRN still coming down. This is probably going to come down. I'm going to leave it on my watch list because I want to see tomorrow. Wow. It's a pretty ugly candle so far. Yeah, there's definitely some FOMO in it for sure. But yeah, the support's either going to probably be $3.30 or $3. One of the two. LTRPB. Look at this again. I remember it didn't have much volume. Yeah, that's crazy. Why did it do that? There's no way I would have traded this when you called this out earlier. And now it's ran nuts. That's crazy. I don't know. You must have a crystal ball or something, because that's crazy. I don't know why this ran like that. That's pretty impressive. Pretty nice run on that. So you can see CETX is trying to hold up 330. Oops. So I mean, so far it's holding 330. Are you serious? You seriously want me to check? There you go. Still in a downtrend. CHK is halted on news pending, so it's not doing anything. IMRN starting to get a little buying. Trying to find some 650 support. Almost about $1 there. Yeah, looks like that 330 might have been the support. If it can hold over 350 on this 5-minute candle. It's got about 2.5 minutes to do it. If it could break over 357 in this 5-minute candle, then it's probably going to move back up to 375. But, like I said, there's still 2 minutes before that could happen. See, DRAD's still slowly creeping up. Curling up. IMRN still bouncing. So now stocks are starting to move, but if you notice, the SPY has stopped going sideways. It's broke above this area here. You know, we're in this little sideways channel, and now SPY's broken up. People are starting to throw their money back in everywhere. Yeah, because IMRN's already back up to $8. CETX not able to push up yet. It's got a minute for that candle to close. DRAD is coming back up to the 350 area slowly. See how CETX closes here on this last minute. IMRN are at 826 so far. Yeah, I saw that move on Nikolai. It's quite a move. Quite the move. It's a big buyer on CETX at 340, but slowly getting taken out. Dude, what is going on? What is it with everybody in CHK today? Everybody is all about the. I'm gonna put CHK on the watch list just so somebody asks me, I can look over and say it's not doing anything. Yeah, it's not doing anything. It's halted. It's halted for news. Until it comes out of that halt, it's doing nothing. It's just gonna be halted. So I don't know if you guys are messing with me or what, but this is like the 4th person who's asked about CHK today. No, it's halted. It's in a downtrend. CHK is in a downtrend and it's halted for news. So there's nothing about it right now that screams anything good. It's nothing. Like till it comes out of the halt, till it breaks over this downtrend, until we find out what this news is. It's nothing. CETX testing that. So that was my concern when this candle couldn't get back over 350 when it didn't close. So now $3 is the next possible support. Fill the gap on CHK? What are you talking about, one line? Yeah, Drad just cannot get the volume it needs to save its life. It is starting to curl up, but until it gets over 360, it's probably not going to have much volume. PLM coming all the way back down. See, if PLM comes all the way back down to 30 cents, this was a pump and dump. Right now, it's looking like a pump and dump. It went straight up, and now it's coming straight back down, so that's what I was concerned on. My TT still coming up. Where's this gap at y'all are talking about? $59.77 to $80.57. I don't know. I'm not seeing what gap you're talking about. That's what I'm kind of expecting. I don't know if it's going to be a split or what, but I'm expecting probably, you know, a public offering and see this thing crash back down even more. But who knows? Who knows what the news is going to be? CETX. I gotta go back in the daily. Like further back than a year, is that what you're looking at? Well, reverse split might make it run. You know, it's already been getting volume. You give it a... He's just talking about from here to... I still don't see it. Yeah, okay, so it is max. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where this gap is at. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any gap on this. I don't know. I don't know what everybody's seeing, but I ain't seeing it. So let's see. CETX didn't quite get down to 3. Bouncing off of that. It's a wonky day. It's definitely a wall. Yeah, send me a pic because I'm not seeing it. But maybe, you know, I don't know. Show me what you're talking about so I can see it because I just don't see. I don't see a gap. The thing I see that's you know, real interesting is this stock is on a downtrend. You know, stock's been on a downtrend for, oh, I don't know, let's see, downtrend for 12 years. 12-year downtrend. I mean, to me, that just does not seem like a stock to get that excited about. Downtrend. And these numbers look crazy to me. Like, was this stock actually up at 14,000? Maybe it was. Or was there a split or something? No, there's no way. There's no way this stock was at 14,000. That can't be right, because why would they be giving a dividend of 6 cents if your stock is worth 14,000? I don't know. I don't know what's up with this stock. I don't even want nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with it. You gotta stop asking me about it. I'm not looking at it. I don't care what it does. I don't care if it runs to 14,000. It's a ridiculous stock. It's been on a downtrend for way long. Well, guys, we'll give the stream about 5-10 more minutes here. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, or ideas that do not include CHA or CHK, get those in. That's what I'm saying. It had to be a split. There's no way. It doesn't make any sense. It would be 14,000. But still, even with splits, the fact that it's been on a downtrend for 12 years doesn't make me want to look at it. The CTX starting to crack this $3 area. So CTX may be done. Quick little short moves today. PLM was the biggest runner in market open, and it's just kind of shaking around right now. I was not a big fan of this day starting out. Well, CTX tried to hold up 3 here. I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm not looking at it. Yeah, you guys, this is a form of torture. Y'all are messing with me really hard. If y'all are not messing with me on CHK, then y'all are just freaking me out. You're in at 305. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't have a lot of funds left, so it's not really worth it for me to try to get in this, but yeah, there you go. They're going to be asking about AYTU. Because Alan, you are the 5th or 6th person to ask me about CHK today. That's why I'm talking crazy. If that $3 area holds up, you're probably good there. One life, but it's got to hold up. I'm not opposed to that trade. Come on. Take this ugly thing off. Yeah, we'll give the stream a few minutes here to see if One Life kills it on this or not. Give it to the end of this candle closing, so two or three more minutes here. So if I had funds, I would have went there too. So. Should I do a review on CHK? Will that make everybody happy? Should I do a CHK stock review where I go through everything, look at it, look at the numbers and all that? Might be a good video on my channel. I might get a lot of subs off of that, as much interest as everybody seems to have in it. Oh, you're looking good here, One Life. You're looking pretty good. Got a minute for this to close. If it breaks over 315, I think you're good to go. Oh, yeah. You're looking real nice here. Very, very nice. 30 seconds for this candle to close. If it can keep pushing up, then it's all good. But I think you're good here. I think you're at least going to get the bounce to 330. Oh yeah, looking real nice here. Seven seconds on this candle to close. Yeah, very nice close. Good close of that candle, so I think you're probably good to go. You got a trend line. That kind of helped form this trend line now. Let's see which drawing tool I'm in. So if you adjust the trend line now, you got the trend line right here. Yeah, no kidding. My channel just pumped it. You know, everybody's pumping CHK right now, apparently. When is the invitations for your members for the 4th of July party at the place? Well, you know, I'm expecting for July, for 4th of July, I'm expecting aliens to attack the planet, kind of similar to the movie Independence Day. You know, that's what I'm expecting, because 2020 has been a wild year so far, so it makes sense. I think the aliens are coming. We're going to have a month of aliens attacking, and then August will be probably the Sasquatch. A whole amazing group of Sasquatches will just come out of nowhere. They'll be like technologically advanced. They'll be riding little flying cars and stuff. Let's get drunk and wait for them. And then after August and September, all you're going to see is Trump-Biden ads against each other. There's not going to be any social media talk about anything but the election at that time. And everything's going to be normal. It'll just be a big election. Then after the election, you know, the end of the year, it's going to be a great end of the year. We'll probably finally have world peace at the end of the year. You know, everybody will be swimming in piles of cash. It's going to be a great time. I'm optimistic for the future. But first we got to get through aliens and then technically advanced Sasquatches. And then we'll be good. Just got to make it through the last little bit of this summer before the election. That's all. That's what we got to do. Got to survive. All right, guys. All right. Me talking about aliens is as crazy as everybody talking about CHK. I'm going to make it, after today, I'm going to make it my personal mission to make $1 trillion so I can buy CHK and then make it a private company so that way nobody can ever talk about it again. I didn't say aliens wasn't real. I think aliens are coming this month, July. Not this month, but next month. It's going to be the month of the aliens. Just wait. Just wait. Next July, aliens are going to be coming down, and CHK is going to be 14,000 a share. It's happening. Calling it now. Mark it on your calendars. Hey, $5 is a profit. That's all that matters. Profit is a profit. I probably do look like an alien. This shirt's like alien skin or something. I don't know. You know. Maybe if I look like the aliens, they'll befriend me. They won't attack me. They'll give me their magic crystal ball and they'll show me the future of CHK. Maybe that's what'll happen. Is LTRPB worth buying? For what? And if you're asking that question, then no. If you don't know why it's worth buying or not buying, then no, it's not worth buying. You need to know what you're getting into. Like, I'm sitting here talking about aliens and Sasquatches, and you're asking me if LTRPB is a good buy. Like, come on, guys. Come on. IDEX is starting to pop back up a little bit here. Finally got above this 13 here. That's a little interesting. Drag up to 342. Nah, man. It's not a Ross Cameron shirt, man. He'd be wearing them crazy Hawaiian shirts and stuff, man. He's probably part of that group that attacks people with Hawaiian shirts on or whatever they are. I don't know. But yeah, if you're asking if a stock is a good buy or not, then you shouldn't buy it. You need to do your research and know why it's a good buy. But I can tell you just by looking at this is craziness. You know, the stock was doing nothing when you called it out earlier. Then it ran ridiculous, huge rip for no reason whatsoever, and then gapped way down. And now it's like if you buy this right now, I don't even know what's going to happen to your account because this is craziness. There's no predictability on this chart. So it's a nice rip. How much volume has this had? Just off of this has only had 156,000 shares of volume. This has barely had any volume and it's went nuts. And so yeah, there's no predictability on this. I'd be scared to death to touch it. What was the most I made out of a stock? It was about 1,100. And I only thing I traded with like 800. It was a dead cat bounce like a year or two ago. It was a good nice rip. $5, yeah. $5. It's the most. $5 is the most I've made. If IDEX could keep coming up, let me see where this downtrend is.
Downtrend, basically $1. So they have to re-break $1 for it to really start going. Trad still slowly climbing. Yes, I did make $350 on one share. That sounds pretty wild, but I did do that. That was actually this year. That was on TVIX. When the market started crashing, I bought one share of TVIX. I was up on that one share. I was up like $750, I think, if I remember correct. But I sold a little too late. Back in the uncertainty of everything. IMRN popping up again here. Yeah. Listen, it's silly. I know. Making $350 on one share or something is pretty silly. You know, there's a lot of uncertainty, and I thought part of me wanted to throw a lot of money at TVIX, and I just didn't. I just talked myself out of doing it and ended up buying one share. It's pretty, you know, $350 was still a nice profit on one share, but it's one of those ones where you look back and you're like, damn, that could have been a lot of money. See IDEX popping up here a little bit, getting a little bit of buying attention. I don't know if it's going to break $1. TVIX is at 120. I bought TVIX right down here. And then it ran all the way up to 1,000. And I held it all the way up to 1,000. My one share. And then I didn't sell until right in this area somewhere. I was like, I don't know what this is. I don't like the way it's acting. No, I'm not saying your name. I'm not saying your name at all. You're a crazy person. You got things wrong with you. I still think you're Justin. Still think it's Justin Sauls behind that name. Something he would do. But alright guys, I'm going to call it a day. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's see what tomorrow's going to bring. It's a pretty wonky day so far. So, yeah, but you guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy. If you're still trading all day, just be smart about what you're doing. Be safe. Keep them stop losses tight. But, yeah. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Until next time.